Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. Today I wanted to make a video for those who've never been in a relationship, the reason behind it and what to do to change it, if you want to. So I prepared 4 positions and this is going to be the first. Second, third, and the last one. You can pause the video, just take your time and choose the deck that you like the most. So for the identifications that you will know if that's the option for you or not. It looks like you've been born into a very successful abundant family, so you have a lot of opportunities to yourself, and from the very childhood you had it all. The world is literally open to you. You're used to being wealthy, so you cannot be surprised by a big amount of money and be like, wow, what? Because you had it and you still have it. If you're talking about archetypes, you're definitely a princess. The one who was born with the golden spoon. You know, humans, we all are very conflicting creatures and we may have 2 sides to ourselves. Sometimes we're kind, sometimes we're rude, sometimes we're happy, sad, and so it goes for you. You're spoiled, but at the same time you're not. As I said before, you're definitely used to having expensive material possessions, but you don't try to show off with them. You don't need to speak and say, I'm rich, my family is rich, because people, well, they either already know it or they can just feel it. You don't have to say it out loud. So because of your position, it looks like you sometimes like to play with people. With those who are interested in you. You like having a lot of fans around you at the same time. And you've never been in a complete full relationship simply because you're not interested in that. You're interested in playing, in having fun. Those who are interested in you, you don't always instantly dismiss them. You're just keeping them around, and as I said, it's all games for you. You never fully considered any of those candidates as a potential partner. But instead of saying, hey, I'm not interested, thank you, goodbye, good luck, you're like, you know what? Yeah, come, show me affection, show me attention, I like it. Give me more, yes, please. Something like this. And I'm not trying to say you're a bad person, because you're clearly not giving them a green flag. You're not saying, yes, I'm interested. But you're also not saying that you're not interested. You're just staying in the middle ground and just allowing them to give you attention. So in the summary, identification, if it resonates with you, you've been born wealthy or you became wealthy, even though I see like a generational wealth from the childhood, and you do like to play with people a little bit, I guess this option is for you. That's very interesting because you had and have many opportunities to be in a relationship, but it looks like you just don't want to. You put yourself in a cage and you don't allow yourself to fly, even though you do have those wings, aka opportunity to find somebody. And it looks like it's been just many factors. Your family, your own thoughts, all of that played the role of why you're not seeking it, of why you're not even trying to break from the cage. You're kinda okay with that. You're kinda okay with being in it. You have your fun, you have your games, excitement once in a while. You're like, why would I need to make myself free? I'm actually okay in that cage. That's kinda lovely. Safe. You don't want to fly, and it's either something that you acknowledge consciously or just something that is unconscious. But also the reason why you never committed to anybody is because you did not meet somebody who would meet your expectations, your standards. Remember I was talking about the princess archetype? with whom the princesses usually end up with. A prince, a king, and you did not meet such a person. You did not meet your prince, if to say so. And so from all of those cards, it's many things, it's many reasons. Your own insecurities, the cage that you're in mentally, the fact that you like to play games with people's feelings. And you're definitely not the person who is going to settle down, because you're used to good things, good treatment. Why would you tolerate anything that is less? Well, okay, we got the reason. Now let's see, how can it be changed if you want it? Well, yes, about the wings and the cage that I was talking about, you need to get out of it. You need to cut off all the insecurities that in your head if you truly want the situation to be changed. Even here you can see like the wings, they're free. You can fly, you can stay on the ground. There are no limitations in terms of what to do. You need to open your heart and move it from the lower chakra to the heart chakra, because it looks like, you know, about this fun games with other people, the energy, the heart, I'm not sure how to explain, but I'll try. I'll do my best. It's there when you play with people. But if you want to meet somebody who likes you and you like them back, then you need to move that heart to where it belongs, here, not there. Because at the moment your heart is displaced. And what will help to you is obviously a therapy. Like, find a person, because you do have resources to go to a therapy. Find a person who resonates with you, listen to them. It can be online, in person. You can read some books, you can watch some lectures, but like talk one-on-one when you can fully discuss what is going on in your life personally. Look at your situation specifically with all the details. It will help you tremendously. You need like a guru, a teacher, a therapist that will guide you and just help resolve all the mess that is here and here. And you know, at the end of the day, it is your choice to do that or not to do, because you're pretty comfortable. At this specific moment, you're okay with the fact that you're in the cage, that you're limited, you can't fly. You're like, whatever, I don't care. I have my fun. Why would I need more? But if you'd like to cut all of those threads that keep you in the same place, then it's definitely a huge work. It is your choice what to do about it. And you have resources to be either of that. Stay as you are, who cares, right? Or try to change, and you have an opportunity to change. But that change, it is very unlikely to happen on your own. A help from somebody is needed. Somebody who is professional, somebody who have been through it, somebody who knows how to deal with a situation like yours. And I'm moving to those who chose the second deck. It is a similar situation to the first option, because you have a lot of resources to share. And I'm talking both physically, mentally, energetically. You're a very abundant person, and it doesn't have to be materialistic. Even if you're talking about childishness, playfulness, just being free and fun, you have it in you. You have a huge energy. Yet it looks like you're very, very insecure about yourself, and somebody is benefiting from it. Somebody said that you're not enough. Your appearance, your personality, which is, by the way, absolutely not true. As I said before, you're a very abundant person, and they're stealing those resources from you. The fact that you're so sad and distracted by the idea that you're not enough, like you can even see it on the picture, they are stealing your resources. They're the one who said it to you, and it's beneficial for them. It's like you look at all of those fruits and be like, not enough, I need more. I cannot be in a relationship because I'm not that, and I'm not pretty enough, I'm not interesting enough, and so on and so on. Look very closely. Trace back to whoever said anything negative about you. It can be a friend, a parent. Look very closely because it is somebody who you know. And the only reason you've never been in a relationship is not because you're not deserving. You have a lot to share with other people. It's simply because of those insecurities that somebody planted into you. They're not even your own. They did not appear out of thin air. Somebody put it in you. Like, you're very gorgeous, again, a beautiful person, but you just cannot see it from the side and rate how amazing you are. Also, it is possible that somebody tried to help you resolve all the mess in your head, but they could not. Maybe they were interested in you romantically, or it was just a friend, but it looks like it was a male, and they tried to reaffirm you that everything is fine, you're great, but they couldn't do it. It's only in your power to shake it off, because the person who did it obviously is not going to say, hey, you know, actually I lied, you're great. No, it is beneficial for them for you to suffer. Okay, let's see how you can change it. It might be not the best advice because it is not very healthy to compare yourself to others, but in your specific situation, you can allow yourself to go and see those who are not abundant as you are. It can be social media, in real life, but just look at them who you think are not as abundant as you. And again, it doesn't have to be physically, it can be emotional, and just look at them and then look at you, sit back and truly ask yourself a question: how can I not be enough? If they had like many relationships in their position and I had none in mine. Again, comparison is a thief of joy, but in this case, it will help you to shake off this like foundation that your appearance is not enough, that your personality appearance is not enough. Sometimes comparing our resources to others just help us realize how much we have. And it looks like you forgot. Again, not your fault, but you forgot. Go look at those who have less. Come back to yourself, look at you, and genuinely think, are you not enough? But also another advice how to change the situation is try to start with male friendship. And it doesn't have to be just one friend. It's actually more beneficial if you have few male friends. Don't go and jump straight into something romantic. No, just touch the ground and see how it feels to talk to boys. Build a genuine connection with them without being it romantic. But be very careful not to pick your favorites. Because those friends, they might meet with each other, especially if you're in the same circle. They will talk about it and they will start questioning why do you spend like, I don't know, more energy, attention to one person instead of the others. Like friendship, treat everybody as the same, as your friend equals. Do not prioritize anybody, because the moment you do it, there might be a conflict. And I'd say like the final advice, because I think for now it's quite enough. Build your armor. Do not be afraid to protect yourself, especially from anybody who tries to, attack and plant any negative seeds into your head. It is okay to have your armor, it is okay to have a knife. Not for aggression, but simply that you will be able to take care of yourself. In the beginning, you might feel like you're being rude or something, but you are not. You're just standing your ground, protecting yourself. your energy resources. And right people will know that this armor is nothing but simply a safety precaution. So when I was putting the cards away, one decided to slip away, and it's very interesting because we have the same characters as on the previous card before, but just in a different situation now. I guess it's just some sort of warning for you. If that person who was either romantically interested in you or was just your friend who tried to help you but couldn't, if they're still in your life, they might try to do something more extreme. It will help you with your insecurities, it will, but it might be not very pleasant. And I cannot say exactly what it's going to be, but something so powerful that you will have no choice but fly away and shake all those limitations. But be very careful not to go aggressively on them, because they are just trying to help. They tried it in a good way, couldn't. They might try to do it in a more unpleasant way. Know that it's not because they hate you, it's because they want to help you, but just a little bit unhealthy. Okay, now we go to the third option. Interesting. So it looks like it is not your first human life on this planet, and you already had a lover in your past life, and you have like a recruiting partner, the same soul but in different bodies. You have not yet met this person in this lifetime, but I assure you, when you do, you will know it, you will feel it. You've known them for eternity, you share such a deep, long history, and you went through so much together. So as to speak for the reason, it has nothing to do with you if you're insecure about your appearance or your personality or anything else. Nothing to do with it. It just, you have a predestined person to meet. You guys are like lovers in each lifetime. You just did not meet yet. At this specific moment, they are busy with building evidence in their life, figuring out what they want to do, who they want to be, perfecting their craft, whatever they do. In the closest future, I don't see you two meet. Like at this specific moment, you need to focus, both of you need to focus on yourself, on your personalities, on your hobbies, your interests, on making life on this earth a little bit easier, so that when you meet, you don't have to like spend the time figuring it out. You can just spend the time enjoying yourselves, each other, I mean. So yes, as I said before, just focus on you. Obviously, we all have moments of loneliness, and you might go very deep into very dark places in your head in terms of, oh my gosh, I'm not enough, I will never meet somebody, what is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. You just have like a contract with another soul, and everybody else are not interested for you. Like your soul is not interested in just a fling in something very meaningless and short. It is interested in meeting your past lover again. It just takes time. And for now, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your friends, have fun, don't overthink. Unlike first and second option, your situation is completely different. It has nothing to do with you. You're just predestined to meet them at a specific point. Not yet. Spend this time while you two do not meet on improving yourself, so that when you do meet, you two are just going to be blown away how you two are so gorgeous and great for each other. It's like, wow, you have hobbies, but I also have hobbies, and you do have hobbies. We can do hobbies together, and we can also do that and that. Instead of, oh hey, I have no idea what I want to do in my life. You also don't want, you also have no idea. Cool, well, well, let's have no idea together. So it will be exciting to be together instead of suffering together. So yes, very short option, because there's just not too much to tell. You already have a lover. You did many times before, the same one. So it's just a matter of time. And our last deck. Well, for the identification, so that you will know if this option is for you or no, it looks like you're not interested in that fast-paced society. Like, you know, all those hookup culture, meaningless relationship just for the sake of having a relationship. It is so not interesting for you. What resonates with you more is having a relationship to build a family, like, you know, date to marry. Because it looks like you have, gosh, how to even explain, how to say, put it into words, a divine feminine essence, like a mother figure, mother archetype, caring, loving, deep, and that you would like to build a family, not just, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, I don't know, we'll get married. Forgive me for my exaggeration, but this society definitely put you in a position of having your armor on, and even a shield, a sword, in case you need to protect yourself. Because who will, if not you? You have to stay on guard, which is not very in your energy. You're like, you want to love, you want to give that, you want to share your energy, but this society just doesn't fully allow you to be you. You had to put a lot of protection on yourself. You know what kind of a man might ease you is definitely the one who is very physically abundant, who has resources, and who can give you this feeling of peace. If talking about archetypes, a provider is the only type of man that you can fully relax with. But here's advice for you, because you know, if a man has material possessions, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are good for you, that they're a great person. Because be very cautious about those who have like money but don't have a soul, who have like a pretty appearance but nothing inside. Because it's not just somebody who's like wealthy, rich, it's also somebody who can care deeply, who can plant a tree. The wealth is just like basic criteria for you to feel safe with them. They also need to have this like father archetype, because you have like a mother and you want to build a family, and you need somebody who will take care of that family, not just provider in terms of financially, but also emotionally. And so if to summarize, then the reason why you've never had a relationship is simply because deep inside you feel that you don't want to settle for less. You know who you are, you know who you want to be, and I just said who will like meet your energy, with whom you will feel safe and protected and loved. Not somebody who is just all money, but also somebody who is emotionally available person. Divine masculine for divine feminine. And for the advice, avoid those who have just pretty picture and nothing behind it, and do not let yourself get fooled by all the people who just, you know, want easy access, something short. Because you know, you might feel lonely and you'd be like, hey, maybe I should take at least something, try. It's better to try than not to try, right? Well, in your case, it will not give you any happiness. It's okay to have your guard on, especially in our generation. I mean, in any generation, if to be honest. It's just your loving, caring personality might try to be like, oh, I don't want to hurt them. It's okay sometimes to hurt somebody if their intention was to hurt you. For the how to change it, because I did not get like a clear answer, so I decided to pull one more card. Look at those who might seem a little bit cold at the first glance, but actually working to build profound, stable future. Because the boys, the men that you seek, they exist. It's just they also have their armor on because of, you know, circumstances of the life. And you just need to sort of like train your eye, train your gut feeling to see those who will align with you. Because it might be even now that there is somebody in your field that will actually suit you very much, but you just don't pay attention to them because they look so busy with themselves and like their hobbies and other stuff. If you're young or they're young, they might not have like all the finances of the world, so that's also something that you need to like be aware of, that their energy and their passion and intention to build a abundant future, that if they lack something at the moment does not mean that they will lack it in the future. Like, see the potential, because you will be unhappy with those who give only finances but no emotions. So yeah, something like this. So that was it. I hope that I translated it as clear as I saw it, because so many times you like see the whole picture, see the pattern, the beginning, the end, how it's going to, you know, evolve, but I can't quite put it into words, especially English, because it is not my native language. But I tried, and hopefully it was understandable. So thank you for everybody who watched it, and good luck.